Hello everyone, this is Tim Watanabe, also known as the generic bowling announcer, and we're coming at you from Kenmore Lanes in the Roy Lynch Memorial Tournament, the opening event of Season 9 on the South Sound Tour, hosted by Randy DeBolt. And we have a very tense moment here in the second match. It's the last part of the 10th frame here. Aaron Brown is up. Chris Gutierrez had this match well in hand, a very talented bowler from Canada, but he opened in the 10th, which allows Aaron Brown to win the match with a strike and 8 pins here on the field. Can he get that strike? Playing the outside line, looks good, flushed it. Clutch shot by Aaron. He still needs 8 pins. 8 pins here will give him 194, and it would be a 1-pin victory. Winner to face Rodney Goodwin. Okay, Aaron Brown, 8 pins to win. High hard went up the pocket, and a 10 pin is just fine. That's a 195, 193 victory. He will move on. Before we get to the semifinals, I do want to mention that Roy was just a beloved figure in the Pacific Northwest bowling community. He was a great player, Hall of Famer, and I had the pleasure of bowling against him in scratch leagues and tournaments for quite a number of years, and he will be very dearly missed by a lot of people. So thank you to Randy for keeping this tournament going and keeping his memory alive. Okay, we're at the semifinals now. It's going to be number 2 seed Rodney Goodwin versus Aaron Brown. Rodney, one of the top scratch players in the Pacific Northwest, no stranger to making finals. And I expect a good game out of Rodney here. Opens up with a perfect shot. Let's see if we can duplicate that in frame 2 on the left lane. And he does. Great shot. Snaps the 10 out of there. The left lane has been a little bit tricky for everyone in the stepladder if there is a lane that's going to give people trouble. Aaron Brown, first shot, way left. Gets a good break there. No split, only the 3-6. Aaron Brown, we think, is using the Tour Dynamics from Rotogrip, which is an asymmetrical ball. Not particularly strong, it's more of a benchmark type reaction, but it's very good for keeping the ball in play on tough lane conditions, and that's exactly what he's doing right here, playing a very direct line on this 40-foot flat sport pattern. Third frame shot, that's way left. It's a really nice break, leaving only the 10 pin. Aaron Brown, an uncharacteristic shot there. He's a very accurate player normally. At the 10 pin, almost falls down, but the direction was good and he has the spare. Okay, let's go to Rodney now in his third frame through 2 really nice shots to open up this match. He's playing right over 4th arrow. This is his bread and butter. He loves to play this inside line and make the ball work. And does it again. Nice shot. 3 for 3 for Rodney. He is making a statement here early in this semifinal. Can he stay perfect? And a little high, leaves a fast 8, the 4-7 to end his string. Alright, Rodney, good spare shooter, will go cross lane at it, and has it. Let's talk about Aaron Brown's path to the stepladder. It's pretty unbelievable. Going into the 6th and final game of qualifying, Aaron was in 12th place, almost 60 pins out of the cut, and he shot a 269 game. Great shot there by Aaron on the right lane. 269 game, and he made the 5th seed by 2 pins over Brandon Riley. So he needed all of that 269, and he comes back with 2 beautiful shots in his 4th and 5th frames. Okay, back to Rodney in his 5th frame, working on a spare. Sends it out, a little wide, behind the head pin, leaves a 10 pin. Should be a routine spare for Rodney, cross lane, and perfect. Okay, halfway through this match, Rodney has a 10-pin lead, but Aaron's working on a double, so it's a very, very close match. Entering the 6th, Rodney on the left lane. Falls off the shot a little bit there, and that goes high, leaves the 6-pin. Could have been a lot worse. On a tough pattern like this, it's all about avoiding those disasters, those splits and difficult spares. And so far, both of our players have done that. Okay, our opportunity here for Aaron. He's working on a double. Can basically pull even with Rodney with a strike here in the 6th. Looks pretty good, and gets that light mixer on the right lane. 3 quality shots by Aaron Brown. Alright, this is to take the lead now on the left lane. That is definitely left, and again, doesn't split, leaves just the 6-10. Unfortunately, we had a child scream right in the middle of his backswing there. I know it affected his shot. But big spare here on the 6-10. Oh, he pulled it and just gets the 10 out. What a break for Aaron. Let's watch that one again. I think right here he thinks it might be 0, but he just gets enough of that 6-pin, sends it off the wall into the 10. What a big, big break for Aaron Brown. Okay, Rodney on the right lane, lane 16, moved a little deeper on that shot and sets right in the pocket and snaps the 10 out of there. What a nice ball reaction he has. As we watch his ball go through the pins, that nice end-over-end roll really conserves a lot of energy for the pins, and they respond as that 6 goes to the wall. With 3 frames remaining, Rodney has a 1-pin lead, but he's working on a strike, so if he can strike here on the left lane, that'll be an 11-pin lead. Big, big shot. Sends it out. That's going to go high, and it's a 3-6. That left lane looks like it's on fire. A lot of balls coming in high, hooking early. Something to watch for later. Rodney Goodwin, that's going to slide by, and it's our first open frame in the match. Could be a pivotal turning point. We shall see. All right, Aaron Brown on the right lane in his 8th frame. Very direct up and at him, and 10 straight back. What a great shot. Let's watch this one from profile. Aaron Brown has a very high backswing today. He's really trying to throw it hard and keep it on line. And this ball is on a frozen rope to the pocket right over 8 board. That ball does not get right of 8 board the whole way down and ends up in the perfect spot. Really great shot from Aaron. Okay, big shot here in the 9th frame. He can strike out for 245. Rodney can only strike out for 224. Oh no, that's another big tug and leaves a very not fun spare to shoot out the 3 sleeper 9, especially on this tough sport pattern. Will be a real test if he can avoid an open frame here in the 9th. Aaron Brown at it, needs to hook a little and doesn't get the back pin. Oh no. That lowers Aaron's max score to just 213, so now Rodney can actually come up and throw a few strikes and shut Aaron out. What a turn of events. Rodney's been in control of this right lane. He's hit the pocket every shot on it. And does it again, but it's a 10 pin, a shaker 10, and the messenger goes behind. So Rodney's still in control here if he has this spare. And that's, oh my gosh, oh, it fell off into the gutter. Big mistake for Rodney. Man, you never know what you're going to see. This is crazy. Rodney can strike out for 203 now. That would force Aaron to spare strike to tie. Oh, make that 193 is another flat 10 for Rodney. He absolutely must make this. If he makes this, he forces Aaron to mark if he gets a good count, if he gets a strike rather, on the fill ball, and made sure he had that one right in the middle. Okay, here's the situation. Rodney Goodwin, fill ball in the 10th, strike is 193. That would force Aaron Brown to mark. Huge shot and 10 straight back. Great shot for Rodney. That was big. All right, simple as this. Aaron Brown, who's coming off an open frame on the right lane. He's been pretty good on the right lane, as Rodney has in this match. But with the pressure, who knows what's going to happen. Any mark to move on to the title match. Looks good. And it's a light mixer for the win. That will be enough. Wow. Aaron Brown coming through clutch again in the 10th frame. Mr. Cool. Another light shaker there. Aaron Brown doesn't have a lot of room where he's playing, but he's playing his A game. He likes to throw it hard from the outside, and if he can avoid his big misses, kind of like that, in the title match, I think Cameron will have his hands full, to say the least. No matter what happens, though, what a run for Aaron. 12th place going into the last game. Shoots 269 to barely sneak in, and now he is bowling for the title. That's why you never give up. Cameron's finishing up his last practice shot here, and I'm very conflicted about who I want to win this match here, because Cameron obviously is one of my best friends. He's my ball driller, my bowling mentor. And Aaron and I go way back. We bowled for the University of Washington for 2 years, and some of my fondest bowling memories of my life were on that team with him. I consider him a great friend as well, a very genuine person. So may the best bowler win. Cameron, first shot went high, left the 4-7, and on the spare, he's using the Summit Ascent from Storm that just came out. It is a symmetrical solid, but it's very clean through the heads and makes a nice pronounced move down lane. That's what Cameron's looking for. Aaron Brown, first shot in the title match, goes high, leaves the 3-6. It's going to be all about avoiding those splits and open frames to give himself a chance here, and that's Aaron Brown's been doing that so far. Perfect on the spare. Kind of trying to feather it in just right of second arrow there, and does it perfectly on that shot. 10 straight back. Spare strike to open. Cameron is in front of the ball return now on the right lane, modifying his approach, playing left of 5th arrow, and look at that ball come back. What a beautiful ball reaction, beautiful shot that was from Cameron. So we're all even through 2. Cam has been bowling very well on the Northwest Regional Tour, finishing second 4 times in the last 2 seasons. He will win again very soon if he keeps putting himself there. And that's disaster throw going high. That's the Greek Church on the left lane. He is working on a strike though, so if he can get 8 or 9 out here, be minimal loss of count, but it's a first big error we've seen in a while. Let's see if Aaron can take advantage of that on the right lane. He's been very good on this lane, hardly ever missed the pocket. Posts that shot beautifully, and it's a 10 pin. Oh my goodness, almost had the 7-10 up, but the messenger comes across and leaves only the single pin 7, cross lane at it. That needs to hold on, and it does, just barely. He had it all the way. Okay, Aaron now up in the 4th frame on the left lane. Do a really good shot here last time up. And does so again. Oh, flush, ringing 10. Brutal shot. Watches the second pin from the right, the 6 pin, as it wraps around the neck of the 10 pin. Terrible break on a quality shot. Alright, Aaron going cross lane at the 10. Stays on balance that time and has it. Aaron could have easily had a double there in the 3rd and 4th, but he didn't, so now it's up to Cam to bounce back from that Greek church and make some quality shots here. Here he is on the right lane. That's way wide. Oh my goodness, hits the 3 pin in the face, leaves the 1-2-4. That's one of the worst shots you'll see Cameron throw in a title match ever. Tough spare here given the circumstances and the lane conditions. So you can cover this. Brooklyn side has it perfect. Cameron was trying to hit left of 5th arrow and he actually almost hit 4th arrow on that shot. That's how far right he missed at the arrows. Despite having that Greek church, he's only down by 13 though, so he can get some strikes going here. He will definitely give Aaron something to think about. Let's see if he can start it on the left lane. That's much better. This ball set's perfect, dead flush. Great shot by Cam. Okay, here is Mr. Brown on the right lane in his 5th frame working on a spare. Another good quality shot. A little light, leaves the 10 pin. He's been carrying that hit all day, so I think he's finally starting to lose some carry here on this championship pair. Really got to focus here on this 10 pin. Can't afford any missed spares, open frames. Cross lane. And has it. Very good. Okay, Aaron stays clean. And it is within 10 pins now. It's very close. Aaron on the left lane. That's a little left of target. And again, doesn't split. Leaves the 6-10. Something makeable. Key here will be to fill frames and hopefully catch a double or a triple somewhere down the line. So I think Cameron's starting to get lined up. Alright, Aaron stays clean. Perfect on the 6-10. And Cameron again in front of the ball return. This is such a difficult line to play. He's lofting it as well to get it through the heads. And look at that ball reaction. Great shot. See that one in slow-mo. To be an elite player at this sport, you have to be versatile. I've seen Cam win throwing bullets up 1st arrow, and I've seen him win doing this as well. Look at them lofting out about 6 or 8 feet on the lane. Left of 5th arrow, and the ball gets out to the break point, sets up, and makes that strong move back to the pocket and splits the 8-9. Great shot. We have a dead even match, ladies and gentlemen. Aaron Brown has 96 in the 5th, and Cameron, if he strikes here in the 7th frame, he will also have 96 in the 5th frame. Big, big shot. Looks good, and it's another flush shot. Cameron is feeling it. Back to Aaron Brown now, who hasn't really been in this position a whole lot, so it'd be interesting to see how he handles the pressure down the stretch in the title match. And that is way wide. That is out the window for a washout. That's the one thing he cannot do, playing that line and throwing it that hard. Any miss right is going to be out of bounds. Big spare here on the washout. Can he cover it? And yes, he can. Perfect shot. Aaron Brown, Mr. Clutch again. Just how you draw it up. Straight at the left side of the head pin. Goes directly into the 10. The ball takes care of the rest. That was a huge shot to keep him in the match, especially with Cameron starting to string some strikes together. Okay, Aaron needs to throw a better shot here on the left lane. He has been good on this lane in this match. Just hasn't had the carry. Let's see if he can get all 10 to go here. That ball is on a line, and oh, that was so nice. That one actually tipped on the back end. That kept Aaron's max score at 221, but Cam can strike out for a 246. So if Cam strikes here in the 8th and 9th, that's going to be pretty much all she wrote, I think. Light hit, got it on the right lane. Okay, working on a 4-bagger here in the 9th frame. This is the shot of the tournament for Cameron. If he strikes here, it is all but over. Oh, really aggressive at the bottom. Got a handful, and it's perfect. Flush in the pocket, no doubt about it. As you can see, Cameron, 246 possible, and to have any hope, Aaron needs to pretty much strike out, and that is a tall task on this lane condition, especially where he's playing. Can he do it, though? And that's also right, and that's not going to come back. That's a 2-pin, and that will seal Aaron's fate. But again, what an unbelievable run for Aaron to finish 2nd based on where he was after Game 5 of qualifying. Okay, finishing out in the 10th frame. That's a double. And strike here will be 189. And, oh, solid 8, of course, on the fill. So it'll be a 188 for Aaron Brown. Not quite enough in this title match. There's a handshake there. These guys go way back. A lot of respect for each other. Cameron in the 10th frame. Hey, why not? Another light mixer there. He's going to change balls here. He's going to go to the Optimum Idol, kind of showing off his arsenal here a little bit. Similar line, and flush in the pocket. This guy's so good he can probably throw a house ball and still strike on this stuff. Anyway, he's lofting the left gutter here to show off on his fill ball, and 7-10, that's what you get for showing off, Cam. 244 to 188 victory over Aaron Brown. Congrats to Cameron Weier, the 2024 Roy Lynch Memorial Tournament champion here at Kenmore Lanes to kick off Season 9 of the South Sound Tour. Thank you to Randy DeBolt, staff at Kenmore Lanes, everyone involved with running this tournament. As always, it goes very, very well. And get out and bowl these events. If you're a scratch bowler, there are some handicap events in there too, but these scratch tournaments are where you really see some of the best bowlers in this area competing. And it's a lot of fun to watch, and it's a lot of fun to be out there competing with them on the lanes. This is generic bowl announcer Tim Watanabe, and until next time, hope you enjoyed the coverage. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoy what I'm doing here, please hit that like and subscribe button, and I'm sure I'll see you all down the road on the lane somewhere. Peace out.